Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the AfterShock EpiCenter live stream. I am your host and the Senior Retailer Relations Manager here at AfterShock Comics, RuthAnn Thompson. And glad to see people already jumping in the chat. So hello, Pivot_J and Second Street Marvel. Always good to see you guys here. So we have a fairly light week this week, but we have some exciting announcements as well. So let's jump right into it. So first off, we have our new title for tomorrow's new comic book day on Wednesday, August 4th, which is Out of Body #3. So this continues the incredibly fun and twisting tale from Peter Milligan, which this specific one is really dives into the shock of our character Dan Collins finding out he really doesn't know the people around him as much as he thought. So he only has 1 week to go before the hospital turns off his life support. Psychologist Dan Collins, astral projection, turns detective to find out who tried to kill him, only to make a shocking discovery that changes everything. But why does ex-colleague Milton Maine want to kill Dan? I don't know. And why is this sorcerer August Frine still after him to capture his soul and has done so of one of Dan's ex-patients? A lot of difficult questions in this specific issue, so I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And it was just such a pleasure talking to Peter Milligan when he was discussing where this story came from for him, because he loves the kind of film noir detective stories, but wanted to do a fun, trippy astral projection twist, because that's actually something he's been trying himself. And the artwork from this, as you can see by this amazing cover, is from Inaki Miranda, who you might recognize from our big hit We Live, which will be coming back soon in 2022. Can't wait for that. But we have so much fun stuff coming up for you guys in the next couple weeks. So first of all, we have another happy hour coming up next Thursday on August 12th. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, but we won't judge you for pouring a drink because I sure will be. And I'm really excited to be chatting with the Rainbow Bridge and Party and Pray creators, Steve Orlando and Steve Fox. And we're going to have some incredible stuff on sale. We've been going through the warehouse and found some really fun and really cool signed stuff for the world famous AfterShock live sale. So they're going to be rarities, exclusive, graded comics, hosted with publisher Joe Pruitt, and it's going to be at a fraction of the cost. Super duper stoked about that. Hey, Mitch, good to see you as well. He's one of our incredible ambassadors out in the New York area, so always glad to have you on board for these live streams. And in the spotlight coming up, so this is really important that if you're interested in these titles, that you let your local comic book shop know so they can order this for you and get it in your hands as soon as possible. And first up is Almost American #1. So if you missed the happy hour where I had the incredible Jan Newman on, which was just kind of terrifying, but also so much fun because he's an actual ex-Russian spy who defected and got brought into America. And this is actually the true story of him and his wife defecting. And so they had to change a few things, obviously, to keep people safe. But if you're into espionage and real life spy stories, absolutely Almost American is for you. And I love the tagline for this is "They came from Russia with love and secrets." Ooh. So make sure to check that one out. That is going to be in shops at the end of August, but make sure that you let your local comic book shop know before this coming Monday on August 9th, so that way they can order one for you. Also coming up is Search for Who, and guess what? It's Steve Orlando again. This time he is paired with the incredible John Sui, and the artist is Rubine. And so this is a very interesting tale about kind of mob relations and race and family and everything in between. I highly suggest it for you. The tagline for this one is Aaron T. lives for his family and might die for his sins. Bum, bum, bum. And we've just announced yet another incredible book from Cullen Bunn. So this is going to be called Heathens. And the description of this is: when evil men and women escape from the depths of eternal abyss, the pirate queen, Lady She, is sent to revive them. So this to me is kind of a very fun, supernatural, like Suicide Squad meets a little bit of like the Rough Riders. If you haven't picked that up before from us, Adam Glass is incredible. It's so much fun. And so when one of history's most notorious killers breaks free, even she needs help. So enter the Heathens, grouping She, Lucky Luciano, Bumpy Johnson, Sophia the Gold Hand, and Billy the Kid. From hell, they come to meet out and justice as dark as their own tormented souls. Bum, bum, bum. So this is from, as I mentioned, Cullen Bunn, the king of horror, as well as Heath Amadeo, and illustrated by superstar Sammy Kivella. I can't wait for you guys to see this full artwork. We're super duper stoked. And this will be coming out later on this fall. So keep an eye out for that. And we absolutely adore all the tweets and comments that we've been getting from you guys. So let's go over the best tweets from last week's titles. First up is from Phantom on the Scan, and this is Man Thing 2099 on Twitter. He says, "Love this book and the main character. Phantom on the Scan, AfterShock Comics best publishers, writer Cullen Bunn, new prolific pick. I am very glad that you enjoy that as much as I do. It's absolutely terrifying tale. Glad you're liking it too, Man Thing 2099. Next up is a tweet from Shannon Live on Twitter. And this is for a bonus of Girls of Dimension 13, number 4. So this is not ready for Shadow Doctor to end and have been dying to get my hands on this issue all the same. And a new Girls of Dimension 13. Yes, please. All right, Shannon, I'm glad you're liking very different titles that you picked out for us. So I'm glad that you like all these different genres from us. And as always, we absolutely love all of our family, our friends of AfterShock, and we're looking for some more ambassadors. So right now we are looking for Los Angeles proper as well as Toronto, Ontario. So if you or anybody you know live in those areas and are AfterShock fans, or you think they'd become AfterShock fans by reading these books and being able to bring all the retailers amazing materials and all sorts of fun swag, make sure that you apply today. We'll interview you and you get to work with me, as well as the incredible Joe Pruitt, Mark Hammond, and Kelly Diodati. So it's just a great way to get even more into comics and earn a little extra comic money on the side. So as always, guys, thank you so much for being part of the AfterShock family. Please stay safe out there. It's getting a little scary again. So keep your distance, wash your hands, wear your masks, and only read dangerously. We'll see you all next week.